Hi there, it's Rachel with Theodore again, and today we're going to be practicing some heeling. I know that he and I have done this, and Stephanie has gone over it, I'm sure, and it's just super good practice for his manners, and when you need to just have him in a little more control. So whether it's going to the pet store and there are a lot of dogs around, or just out for a walk, if you see something that you don't want him to see, having him heel helps get you a little more control of him and gets his focus up on you, so that he's not going to be looking at other things. It's good for attention. I know that Theodore likes to pull a lot, and so Stephanie and you, I'm sure, practice with loose leash walking, which is really great. Keep that up. Loose leash walking is if you're out for a normal walk with him, and heeling is done in shorter periods of time. So if you're out on your walk, just practice a few minutes of heeling and do a few turns and stuff like that to get him used to it. You don't want to heel on the whole walk, because heeling means he doesn't get to sniff or look around at all. His attention has to be on you, which the point of a walk is for him to get out and get some enjoyment. So it's just more for a security type thing, in case you need him to be a little bit closer by and paying close attention to you. And also it's just good manners, especially if you pass someone else, so he's not getting up and jumping or anything like that. He knows to sit right by you when you stop. So we're going to start from the beginning. Always start from a sit. I like to start heels on my left. That's just how I've grown up, but you can do it on either side. It helps though if you can be consistent though, so that if he knows, maybe if you walk him on one side, you can do heeling on the other, so he knows if he's on your other side that it's time to work and it's time to do the heeling. But that's up to you, and if you walk him on either side, that's fine too. He's a smart dog, I'm sure he'll pick it up. So I'll get him turned around here, and I know he's not treat motivated. Sit. Good boy. So that makes it a little bit harder in this scenario with some distractions around, but that's okay. What you can do, sit. There you go. Good boy. So this is the ideal position. His body is straight. He's right next to you. He's not turned or sitting, far out from you like that. You want to sit. So you can guide his body into you, or practice up against a wall or a fence, and having him sit there so that he doesn't have the opportunity to swing around. So, got lots of distractions for Theodore. Alright, when you start out, always start with the leg closest to him and give him the command. So Theodore, heel. Heel.
Anchored in there, sister.
Heel. Sit. Good job, Theodore. Good heel. Good heel. Alright, in this he swung himself out a bit and wasn't sitting right side by side, but that's okay. We're still practicing now. But as you get him more familiar with it, you do want to insist that he sits close to you and straight. You don't want him to get sloppy, and you don't want to teach him the wrong thing. And as you can see now, he was still kind of running around and wanting to pull a bit, so that's where you can give him a little correction. Just give him a quick pull back and release. If he has constant pressure, then it's not a correction. It's just something he's fighting against, but just a quick pop on the leash, on his collar, will get his attention, and it will ease up on him. So it's a good tool to use. Practice right turns, left turns, and about turns like I did. We'll practice a little bit more here. Theodore, sit. I have him right by my body. I have the leash in my left hand. He's on my left side. Makes it easy for me to pull up and correct him if I need to. Theodore, heel.
I'll let you go. You go tell Hope
Heel.
because he'll be next.
Heel.
New girls are rich. I know, right?
Sit. Good boy. Good heel. Theodore, heel. Theodore, heel.
See, if you just let it happen. See, once the initial big part.
Heel. Sit. Good heel, Theodore. Good job. Good job. All right, he seems to be doing really well. When I tell him to heel, he's not pulling at all. Sometimes he lags a little bit when I'm walking in a straight line or right after a turn, which is normal. So you just got to remember to remind him, encourage him. That's when you can give him the command again. Say, Theodore, heel. High-pitched voice is good. You can coax him along with the little kissy noises or anything that he likes. And giving him just a little tug on the leash helps out a lot. So he's doing really well. Again, this is good for manners and good for his safety. So just practice a few minutes a day when you're on your walk or anything like that, just around the house. So he really learns it well. This is Rachel and Theodore working on heel.